What it do, what it do? I'm back with another video on Roblox. This your boy M3lleo got flavor. And make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Right now, we finna build up my mansion. Tycoon, man. I ain't gonna lie, this shit took me a little while. I'm back at it, though. You know, I had to re-up. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the mansion. It's beautiful. I've been putting in work in it, man. Look at it now. You feel me, boy? I'm looking like motherfucking Scarface. You know what I'm saying? You know, I gotta get some more calls, y'all. So don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? It took some time. I also got some more mansions that I need to complete, but I can finally just walk around, let my money re-up. You know what I'm saying? Like, boy, this shit took me like, I don't know how long, but this shit took me a long time. But you know, we gonna get the cars right now. I gotta make sure everything is equipped. You feel me? I gotta make sure I look right. So when I bring some hoes over, you know what I'm saying? Excuse my language. When I bring some hoes over, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get a block party. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I had to get my helicopter. You feel me? But I still need work. You know what I'm saying? I thought my shit was like almost 100% finished, but I guess not. But anyway, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm going downstairs. That look good, though. I ain't even got to worry about down there. That look good. We're going to go on top of the roof. Make sure everything good. I ain't going to lie, though. I got to have a bachelor party. Like, I got to bring my foes over. You feel me? I got to bring my niggas over. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get that, though. We're going to get that, though. We're going to bring some people over. But right now, I'm just trying to get my shit together. You feel me? So we're gonna go outside, you know what I'm saying? This is my favorite area right here, you know what I'm saying? I got my pool right here, my waterfall, you know what I'm saying? We got the hallway. I think I completed those over there. Yeah, I did. We're gonna holler at them later. I got more videos on the way, don't worry. Right now this is your boy M3lleo, so you pretty much in my jungle, you know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, like I said before. I got more videos on the way daily. I'm dropping. You know what I'm saying? Got my game room right. You know, I gotta have my game. What y'all thought, boy? Y'all thought I was gonna make all this money and I had no game? Like, come on. My library. You know what I mean? I'm just giving y'all a little glimpse, a little tour. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know everybody else got the same mansion, but you know what I'm saying? I look good in mine. You know what I mean? You know, I build it up for a purpose. You feel me? You got my little rooms in here, you know, for the ladies and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We're gonna keep it PG-13 though. Yeah, got my clothes in there. You know, just a little tour. See, when I first bought them, when I had a bit up from ground zero, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, this gonna take forever. But I realized, you know what? I gotta keep building, keep stacking. And boom, look at me now. My bread stacking up. I'm looking good. I got money in my motherfucking Louis bag. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got hella room. So anybody trying to stay with me, make sure you know what I'm saying, bring some friends. You know, I got the back. You know where the pool at. You know what I'm saying? Look, I thought I was 100, almost at least 70. Like, I don't know. I think that's a glitch. It's probably a glitch. I'm gonna make a part 2, so y'all stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just showing y'all a little glimpse in the back of it, you know. See, I still gotta get more shit. I gotta buy a window. I'm gonna buy a few. You know, so I'm gonna go ahead and spin that bag. You know what I mean? That 23 million right there. I'm gonna go ahead and spin that bag. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get my mansion right. You know, spin that bag. Spin that shit. Yeah, spin that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna spin it up. You know, we're gonna invest and we're gonna stack. We're gonna invest in some crypto. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna stack it up again. We're gonna keep on buying land. You know what I mean? That's all we're gonna do. Keep buying land. That's all we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? On my loaner, you know what I'm saying? By myself. Look at this. Marble flows. You dig? I gotta make sure I ain't got nothing down here though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I gotta put some cameras back there. But I'm gonna wait on it though. I'm gonna do it eventually. Alright, you know, I gotta tour around my place because it's so huge, man. I gotta make sure nobody trying to rob me, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm definitely going to the gun range on here too. And I gotta buy a few guns too, so you know, you gotta stay protected out here. You got haters. I see when you got haters, you popping. See, when you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. So, I can't relate to that. I only can relate when you got haters. You know what I'm saying? See my money stacking up. That came from all them investments I got going on. You know what I'm saying? But I can't believe that my mansion ain't complete yet. That's crazy. That's crazy. What else I need to buy? Let me go see. I know I got my cars. I ain't there yet. I mean, I got my cars actually, but you know what I'm saying? It's all good. I'm about the cars later. You know what I mean? I could just take a plane for right now. I ain't really tripping. You know what I'm saying? Until I get my properties up. Once I get my properties up, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't really trying to buy nothing. See, a lot of people be buying stuff. I like the slow way. I like going the slow way route. You know what I mean? Slow way route means that when you playing a game, you don't cheat it. I don't need no cheat codes. I want to actually build it from the ground up. So that's why my Roblox is it's a little different from everybody. You know what I'm saying? My own brand. You know what I mean? And just kind of just me. You know how I would do it if I was a millionaire. You know what I mean? Yo, straight like that. It would be just like this. If I was a millionaire, my house would be just like this, dog. That's crazy. Let's go back here. Let's see what's going on. So yeah, so boom. Okay, this the area I need. I need to invest in some more stuff. My flow. Damn, that was a bag. What? 400K? 300K? Shit, even 200K. Shit, what? Look at that. My wall. Look how much that shit costs. It costs to be the boss. Player. Player Malaya. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get my rug. Gotta have my rug. You feel me? Let me go and get my lamp. Go ahead, boy. Yeah, let me caught that. Boom. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have my dough. Somebody might come around and goddamn rob me. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Just trying to add a couple nice pieces. Just a little nice pieces. Like I said, I'm gonna make a part 2. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to complete it. I'm trying to complete my mansion so I can go to my other mansions to complete too. I got multiple mansions. So this is gonna be the first one. This is gonna be the part 1. This is gonna be part 1 right here. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm a money machine. I'm a money machine. I gotta have it all. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure everything good. You know what I mean? Gotta make sure when I bring my folks over or my hoe, you know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure. You know what I mean? I gotta make sure my shit right. You know what I mean? I gotta go re-up. I gotta go bag up. I gotta go stack up. You know what I'm saying? You already know how it go. What you spent, you gotta get that shit back. You know what I mean? Gotta have my pictures on the wall. What you spent, you gotta get that shit back, boy. Cause if you go broke and don't get it back, boy, you just gonna be a broke nigga. You know what I'm saying? What's a man that can't eat? Shit, he can't eat if he can't eat. He can't eat if he can't provide. You know what I mean? Shit. It's like real life thoughts, bruh. Gotta get everything right. You know what I'm saying? It costs to be the boss. A lot of people don't want to spend. They want to be the boss, though. But they don't want to spend. You feel me? You gotta be able to spend out here. You feel me? You gotta get whatever you deserve. You know what I'm saying? Cause the dollar gonna expire. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you gotta get what's valuable. You know what I'm saying? Cause that dollar ain't gonna be valuable for long. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Got my window, got my couch. I only got $6 million left. We gonna spin it up. You know what I'm saying? Cause I get that shit back. Like I said, I can get that shit back. I can get all that shit back. It might take some time though, but we gonna get right though. We gonna focus on the process. You feel me? Yo, gotta make sure everything filled up. Gotta make sure everything complete. You feel me? Gotta make sure everything complete. Yo. Gotta make sure everything complete. You feel me? Yo, for sure. Yeah, I'm running out. I only got 90K. And look, it still ain't going up. That's crazy. No, I don't know. I think that's a glitch, dog. Yeah, I think that's a glitch, bro. I don't know, but yeah. But we gonna be alright though. You know what I'm saying? I could deal with this. We gonna be alright though. You know, I still can bring my peoples over here. You know what I'm saying? I got a few items. You know, like I said, I got a few pieces, some nice pieces. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I wish my shit was like this though, for real. I ain't gonna cap. And my mansion was like this. If I had a mansion, oh my god, bro, I would not be going out like I'm going. Like, nigga, I'll be gone. Motherfuckers be like, damn, where you been at, nigga? Let my bread stack up. But yeah, like I said, make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe, man. Part 2 on the way, man. Let's go. Let's get it. Yeah.